Hey everyone, welcome back to Garnock Reviews. Today we're checking out another boat that was on display at the Orlando Boat Show. This time we're looking at a 2023 Seafox 248 Commander. This one measures in at 24 feet 4 inches in length. She's got a beam at 8 feet 6 and she carries 111 gallons of fuel on board. Seafox do a great job between the colour combinations, all the different materials, the chrome accent. They always help make that boat stand out and give her a quality premium feel, especially for a boat of this size. There's an 18-degree dead rise, and with the shape of that bow it just makes it look like this would be a very dry boat to be in, which is great whether you're into cruising or fishing, whether you're doing it inshore or offshore. And that hull takes a great shine to it. I was really impressed considering this is an indoor storage. And this is a very well equipped example that includes the Pro package, the Tech package, upgraded electronics, and at the boat show she was on offer for $112,400. So make your way on board, you'll see that it does have a retractable boarding ladder. That's great not only if you're into fishing and diving, but it's also great just getting access when it's on the trailer. You see we've got a retractable ski pole. At 300 horsepower Yamaha, that is going to give you a cruising speed of around 23 miles per hour at 3000 RPM and around 48 miles per hour at just under 6000 RPM. There's a 56 quart cooler right as you step board, perfect for keeping drinks close at hand if you are in the water. And then this has definitely got fishing in mind. You'll notice we've got pop-up cleats, that way your line doesn't get caught on it whenever you're fishing. There's a number of rod holders throughout, including along the side gunnels. You also have the rocket launcher style on the hardtop. But there's also a great deal of comfort on board. That way it is also ideal for fast cruising, as well as just comfort for getting to the offshore fishing grounds. And along the transom you see we've got very comfortable seating, but underneath that we've got a 138 quart fish box. And I like how it's got a good locking mechanism to it, not only for when the boat's underway, but also if it's on a trailer. And in the port quarter, we've got an aquarium style pressurized live well. This has got 30 gallon capacity, it's got 800 gallons per hour aerator. And again, this is good locking mechanism. Under the helm is designed to hold a large cooler. And at the helm, I like the fact that they've got independent bolsters, that way you can have one person sit down and the other stand up and vice versa. And this one came well equipped when it came to the electronics, from the trim tabs to the underwater lighting, to the Garmin multifunction display, Bluetooth stereo. But there's still more room in the console that if you do want to add your own custom electronics, you get plenty of area to do that. You got a wraparound screen that will help bring that spray, wind and rain down to a minimum. And then because we have that T-top, you've got storage overhead. And includes a wireless cell phone charger, but lock-in storage that's perfect for handheld devices and essential urgent paperwork. And for a boat that's only 24 foot in length, I was impressed to see that this one you can not only have the electric windlass operate at the bow, but you can also operate the windlass here at the helm. And both the port and starboard side gunnels, you'll see that we've got secure rod holders. There's plenty of speakers throughout this boat to enjoy that stereo system. And then we've got a bow that's very much multifunctional. Right now it's shown as a large sun pad area, but you can obviously remove all these cushions and you've got a great casting platform. We also have a double jump seat in front of the console itself. And then inside the console we've got a heads compartment. And this one's got 12 gallons of fresh water and 12 gallon holding tank capacity. This also works well for storage and also works well as somewhere for privacy if you want to get a change of clothes. Focusing back on that bow area, I like the fact there's as many handholds and also drinks holders in place. And if I make my way up to the very point at the bow, you'll see that that does have the electric windlass. And this anchor locker is big enough, this is where I'd personally keep the bow lines as well. And look at the quality of all the seating that's here. Look at all the stitching details that went into it. They could have just made this plain and ordinary, but they've really tried to go the extra mile and make this one stand out. All the soft furnishings throughout this boat is also very thick and padded. I'd imagine this is a very comfortable boat to be on, regardless of whether it was inshore or offshore, especially knowing at the speeds it's capable of. And there's a large tub underneath both the port and starboard side. They both have 131 quart capacity. These are self-draining. and insulated, so you can use them as a fish box, you can use them for storage, you can fill it full of ice and use it for drinks. So many different options. We even have storage on the bow itself on the deck, and here you see we've got a large bucket, and this one's got a 40 quart capacity. And for a boat of this size, it's really easy walking around that console. There's great deck space, and that T-top gives great handhold that you always feel safe and secure whenever you're on board. But as always, I'd love to hear your own thoughts and comments. If you can leave a comment down below, if you haven't done so already, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, it really does make a difference. And I look forward to catching you on the next one. Thanks everyone.